Good morning, Ricky the Low End Card Enthusiast from North Carolina. Coming at you another video. Hope you guys are doing well and welcome back to my channel. What do you guys like to do after watching a Mangini video? I like to show some baseball cards. Yeah, I like to show some baseball cards, and I'll tell you a story first. I think I mentioned before that, of course, I'm from Durham, North Carolina, and home of the Durham Bulls. And about late 60s, early 70s, the Bulls left, I think, in the early 60s, and then, like I say, late 60s, early 70s, Raleigh-Durham Triangles came to town. There were, I think, a single-A farm team of the Philadelphia Phillies. And after they left, probably the year after was my 9th grade in junior high. And we played our football games and baseball games at the Bulls Stadium, Durham Bulls Athletic Park. And of course, the Durham Bulls came back in 1980 as Atlanta Braves single A team, and of course changed history. I mean, they had the movie, The Durham Bulls movie, and of course, they built a new park in '96 and still are downtown. They're AAA Tampa Rays now. But anyway, going back to my 9th grade, played the baseball games there in the Durham Athletic Park, the old one. And of course, they had their official dugout and everything. And I remember this game. I got put, back then, guys, of course, we had a smoking corral in high school, even 10th grade. Sorry to say I started smoking. And but I don't think we smoked in junior high, but we could chew tobacco playing baseball. Different time, different era. And I think I tried to chew before. Like my dad chewed Red Man, and I think I tried it and couldn't stand it. And I got put in the game. Before I tell you this, we had a player, reminded me of this pitcher that, I don't know if he transferred from in town, one of the in-town schools, or he was out of state or something. But I think his name was Anthony Richardson. I'll never forget this guy. We won every time he pitched. This guy was sensational. I mean, he was a phenomenal pitcher. And he ended up going to getting drafted by the California Angels. And I followed him through the farm system, and he made it through to AAA, and I think he made it for a little while in the Angels, California Angels team. I think he fizzled out. I don't know what happened. Might have got hurt. I forgot. But he was just great, and it's such great to watch. He was the best player that the Durham had, and fun to watch. But we won every time he pitched. But anyway, that was a side note. But anyway, I remember getting put in the game one time out in the outfield at the athletic park, and I was scrounging around to try to find some tobacco. I couldn't find no Red Man. I think a guy had some, what is it called, Black Mariah plug tobacco? Strong stuff, man. I took a plug of that and put it in my mouth and got out there in the outfield, and this guy hit a fly ball to me, and I caught it. When I caught the ball, I swallowed that Black Mariah. Man, you talking about sick, man. Everything, I know I turned green, man. And I got to the dugout, and it still had a water fountain. It still worked. I got sick, man. I got real sick. Drank me some water, but it still didn't help. I got sick. I don't know if I could go back in the game or not, but I'll never forget that. And my chewing tobacco days were over. Sorry to say I started smoking 10th grade, but my chewing tobacco days were over. But anyway, let's look at some cards. 1970 Johnny Bench. Used to love to watch Johnny Bench. I guess he was my favorite catcher, without thinking about it a lot. I guess he was. 1970 Johnny Bench. And this is rookie card, 1968 Johnny Bench. I saw one on Marketplace with both of signatures. It was graded, the autographs was graded and the card was graded. Card was a low grade. I think they wanted too much. Of course, Marketplace, this one's kind of off-center there, as you can tell. Front don't look bad though. But yeah, Marketplace wanted too much. Don't look too bad on the front. I like it. Corners are good. Johnny Bench rookie. I really want that 69. I think at 69 it looks real good. I'll get it if I see it. And Johnny Bench, I read that Pete Rose was his favorite player. You guys seen that? Pete Rose, 65. '65 Pete Rose. And not anything to go along with the Rose and the Bench, but my 54 Ted Williams. Nice looking card. Very nice. What is it, the number, this is #1 card, but the number, what is it, number 250? I like to have that. I kind of like that better than this one. But, what can you say? It's a nice card. I jumped on this when I saw it. Boy, some bold colors on the back. Nice card. Yeah, I thought I'd bring that to you and tell you a little story about the phenomenal pitcher in my tobacco swallowing days. It was the last time I did the tobacco. But a lot of history there in the old Durham Athletic Park. I told you that story before, but it's still there. I think the city still keeps it up. I don't know if any games are played there or little concerts or anything, but I remember they had a tribute, this guy, Ronnie McDowell. He did an Elvis tribute. He was one of the first, or the first, Elvis impersonators, if you want to call it that. I don't think they called it impersonator then, but he did one for his Elvis, when Elvis died. He come around town and did one there in the park. And that would have been right before the Bulls come back to town. But anyway, thought I'd tell you a little story and show you some cards. So as always, I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and you guys have a good day.